Cheers.
Welcome aboard Falcore. I'm Leslie.
And I'm Steven.
We are a couple of adventure seekers from the mountains who traded it all in for a new life at sea. Together, we've mastered the art of tiny living in a camper, traveled to amazing places around the world, and now we've begun an endless saga of adventure and boat work aboard our 1981 CNC Landfall 38 Falcore. We invite you to tag along for the ride and support our journey by hitting the subscribe button and joining our Patreon community. This week on Falkor Sailing, we leave Fernandina Beach and experience windy days, busy boat work days, and the kind of perfect beach days we'd been working so hard for. Our first stop was in Jacksonville, where we spent 3 days tied up to a dock waiting out a big wind event. We lounged pretty hard and then had the opportunity to meet some fellow cruisers that we'd been chatting with on Instagram. Once the wind calmed down, it was time to head south for the oldest city in the nation, St. Augustine, Florida. We decided to treat ourselves for the holidays with what every cruiser truly dreams of: laundry, showers, and supplies within walking distance. So we checked into the River's Edge Marina in St. Augustine on Christmas Eve day and were greeted by our new Canadian neighbors, Aaron and Vicky. They were kind enough to lend us a couple of wagons so we could re-up on all the provisions. And then we spent Christmas Day exploring the area. We took the dinghy for a rip into town, and Steve may or may not have forgotten to bring shoes for a stroll around the Castillo de San Marcos. After a lovely holiday, it was time to get back to work. We finally got around to cleaning our Genoa, which has had some crazy moss growing on it from many years of sitting in the sun in the boatyard before we purchased it. After a few days at the dock, we were both itching to get moving again. We thoroughly enjoyed exploring St. Augustine and are forever grateful for the amazing friends we made during our stay. After a long day of waiting for the tide to switch, it was time to push off from the dock and head back out on anchor. Leaving the dock late in the afternoon gave us limited options for the anchorages we could arrive to safely before dark. And as you'll see here, the first option led us to run aground. The charts did not quite match up with what we actually experienced at high tide, so we got out of there and opted to move on to another spot a few more miles south. We dropped the anchor 30 minutes after the sunset across from Fort Matanzas, and we were treated to the most beautiful couple of days. A very happy little accident.
We have gone over 900 nautical miles so far, all the way down the East Coast from Maryland, here in Florida, and sometimes you just gotta take a break, right?
Yeah, a little rest day.
A little rest day.
Park the boat on the beach.
And get out and explore. No boat work today, no venturing south today, simply taking a break and enjoying ourselves. We're taking you along for the ride. You ready?
And
Nothing. We're just being cuties.
just talking about how much we love each other. Oh, shit.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Falkor Sailing. We want to take a minute to send some extra love to all of our shore crew, those who've truly helped to keep our dream alive. We appreciate all of your support, and if you're tagging along virtually, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment below, and give this video a like.